Okay. So Hare Krishna, let's start with our prayers. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. So today's class, this is from Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 15, 14th shloka. So if you have books, please open that, or you can look at the screen. Prabhu is sharing. So first I'll chant the shloka. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninaam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. Translation: I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the four kinds of foodstuff. Okay, so here something which is Krishna is talking about now the consumption of food and what happens to that foodstuff, and what is the reaction to it, and we can understand how everything is subsisting on the digestive fire or the digestive power. Okay, so first of all, what are these four kinds of foodstuff? If you see, every living entity is depending on different kinds of foodstuff. Every animal or anything, insect. So if they want to survive, even us also, we have to eat food. Without that, nobody can survive. So somebody starves, they definitely die. So in this, the four kind of foodstuffs is basically, even if you read the purport, so one is chewing. We use our teeth, you know, and there's sucking, like we suck something. There's licking, we lick with our tongue, and another is drinking. We just, where we take it inside, gulp inside. So now, if you see the different, the four things, one is hard substances which we chew, where we make it into smaller, grind it smaller pieces, and then we swallow it. Okay, so sucking is sucking, licking, and drinking. Sucking is something which we can use it for semi-liquid also. Drinking also semi-liquid. Only the chewing is the hard substance we try to chew. Now, the same foodstuff can be giving different energy or different digestive fire or power to different living entities. Say, for example, I may not be able to eat, say raw meat or raw vegetables. At the same time, a cow can eat it, or other animal can eat meat, and it can have the digestive, because it depends on the pH level in the body. So doctors can understand this. So even among human beings, if you see, the digestive power is given by Krishna. So that digestive power, the Vaishvanara, okay, or Jataragni. So in the, there's another word called Jataragni. So the Agni, or the fire which is in everyone's stomach or belly, all the living entities, be it a very small ant or a big elephant, without this digestive fire, the body cannot be healthy. So in terms of science, we can say metabolism. We need this metabolism consistently maintained to have a healthy life. So if you just read the basics or research on that, you can understand that these cells are so complicated that they, once we eat it, they're deriving and they give us the energy to the body so we can move around. Or else if it is not happening, then body becomes very tired, we become very stressed. So that is what happens with the cells which work in the body. Now if you see the digestion rate is very good in someone's body, it the body is very good. Okay, he is able to actively do so many things. Okay, now again it depends on the digestive fire which is there in the body. Generally, doctors, even allopathic or Ayurvedic doctors, say your guts should be very strong. That means your gut should be very clean. Good guts will give you good health, healthy life. So you should have a good digestion rate. So if you go to the doctor, so if you see 70 to 80% of the ailments or the problems, diseases which occur is because of our stomach, the belly. That means the intestines. If your intestines are not good, that means you have not digested properly, your body is not derived enough energy from the food you have eaten. So from there the problem arises. That's why we see, if you do not because of this digestive power, there's so many problems occurring. The same food one person is eating, the other person also eats the same thing, but the body is differing. If I eat the same food, I don't have any problem, but the other person eats, he has BP, he has sugar, his respiration problem is there. So if you see, it all depends on how this digestive fire is there in the body. So scientists also, in today's world, if you see, the science has advanced so much that there's within a day heart transplant is happening, multiple organ transplants are happening, or somebody's hand is cut, they're able to join it with the surgery. But still the science has not so much forwarded, or they are not advanced, they're not able to understand this digestion, or the digestive process, how it is, the cells are taking it, and it is extracting the energy. So it's so complex. So even the scientists agree that it will take a long time to understand how this is there. So you see, the Krishna's energy, he's present in us already. So he has designed our body in such a way, he gives us this energy to survive. So we should be so grateful to how he is there within the body. So how this mechanism he has made it, how great he is. So each shloka has definitely scientific reasons and understanding. So that's why we say Bhagavad Gita is not just some religious book or some sermons you can read or something like that. So if you see, it's a scientific approach which Krishna is telling. So here Arjuna is able to understand this shloka, that okay, oh, when Krishna is speaking, so Arjuna should be able to understand this. So Arjuna is also knowledgeable person, definitely, because he's able to understand the incoming and outgoing air, and of course the digestive power, how. So that means they understood it. So they had already known it, what is there in the body, how it is functioning. So we also have to really approach this way of reading Bhagavad Gita, all these energies which are there, which is required. So our body requires energy, not only for survival, for advancement of ourselves. Okay, definitely every living being is, we have repeatedly told in the classes also, eating, mating, defending. So all these are natural process of all the living entities. Here we are talking about the eating process and how that digestion is happening. Okay, but that is not our goal. Krishna is not talking about you need to digest your food nicely. Of course, that is there, but he's talking about how we are depending on him, because we do not have the control over the digestion power. Okay, we are just gulping it, we are just eating it, we are only our body is made in such a way that I can, my karma, basically my activity is that I can earn some money, I can buy some food stuff, I can eat it, but I do not have the power how much I can digest it. There's so much waste which goes out, we all know it. and I'm not sure whether the food I'm eating every day. I have daily habit of eating certain food stuff. We have a timetable, every day, and I don't repeat my food stuff also every day. Okay, I cannot eat upma every day because we have the taste likes and dislikes. So the food we are eating every day, who is digesting it? Who is doing that process? So that is Krishna. So you need to understand the complete process here, how Krishna is helping us, to maintain us. That's why he said that God is the maintainer of all the living entities. So here is one proof. Here is one shloka where it is given that he is maintaining all the living entities. How? So because all the living entities are subsisting on the food stuff, and they are being maintained by Krishna because of the digestive power. So if digestive power is not there, you cannot be maintained. So we have to depend invariably, directly or indirectly on Krishna. It's just the matter of consciousness you have. If you're conscious that, okay, the food I'm eating, the air I'm breathing, he's telling in this sloka, if you read in the translation itself, he's telling that I am the digestive power or the fire in all the living days. Then I'm joining in the air of the life. That there is something called as prana. Okay, we tell the, in Kannada also we say prana hoitu or pran chala gaya. Okay, that prana, that life air which is there, where the soul can stay in the body and can survive for a while, that main prana, he's telling I'm maintaining that. So I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming. So the breaths which are tell, we generally tell he took his last breath. That means he's not able to survive anymore. So the breaths we take, incoming, outgoing, he is the maintainer. So we should understand in every aspect, the air we breathe, the oxygen, or the food we eat, okay, the clothes we wear, everything we are depending on the nature, and that nature is nothing but Krishna's creation. So this is how everything is being maintained, and we are so much dependent on it. But still, out of egoism, okay, the egoism, or I can rather refer it as false ego. So we have a false ego. What is this false ego? That I am doing everything because of my hard work, or my energy. I did it. Because of this, I am able to achieve so much. I am able to accumulate so much. This is called ahankara. Okay, everyone has akara, but this ahankara, that means a false ego is there. So that's the reason Bhagavad Gita classes we explain that no, there's a different understanding, that of course you're doing so much, but there's someone you have to completely depend upon. So this is the understanding of this sloka, how completely we are depending on even eating food substance also. uh, because without digestion power we cannot survive. The doctors also, even my general physician, when I go, he says, maybe you have some food poisoning, or you have some infection in your intestine or your stomach. That's why you're getting this fever, you're getting this cold or cough, anything. So sometimes we see that during cold weather we eat some ice cream or cold stuff. We are not able to take it. We immediately, the body reacts, because there's not enough there's not much. The body reacts to a different way. So that reaction, what you're doing, the reaction is completely depending on this one. That's why if you see shastras also, if you see the scriptures, especially in Vedas, it has given a particular time, a particular way of living, a particular foodstuff to be eaten by human beings. Okay, that we can have a separate class itself, but that is how it is explained. So to maintain the metabolism in the body, generally doctors explain us that you need to eat regularly, sleep regularly, maintain the weight of the body as per the height, and you need to also avoid certain things, and exercise your body. Why? The metabolism, when it is increasing, so your digestion rate is also increasing, so you're healthy. So this is scientific approach. This is a scientific explanation. But here already it is explained that how digestion power will clearly, you can maintain your body. Okay, so please understand that because there were scientists, they were not able to understand how this they did, and they are still doing it. They are not able to come to a conclusion. Just like how DNA is so complex, they are not able to understand the same food stuff eaten, how the body is releasing, the cells are releasing the energy within the body. Some person is not able to get it. The insulin level is very high or low. So someone is getting a BP, someone is getting a sugar. So doctors would, I'm not a doctor, but the doctors would understand this better. So it all depends on how your body is reacting. So the reaction is nothing but the maintenance by the Supreme Lord within the body. Okay, so this is how it has been explained here. That is how from the various sources also which I took is the explanation to this sloka. I hope you all understood this, and it's very clear how even the eating food stuff is so much important, that we depend on Krishna. We just chew it and we gulp it, and after we just only the taste we see, whether it's spicy or sweet or something. But after it goes down the throat, I don't know what's happening within the system. Nobody knows what is happening, how it is distributed, and how I'm maintaining, how I'm growing. We see the child, how my nails are growing, hairs are growing. It all depends on that. Okay, so I hope I'll end this class here. So if anybody has any questions, we'll take it forward, or we can end the class. Hare Krishna.